you damn well know the issues I've had, and if I can help you in any way I
can,
can, holy shit, it'll just eradicate so much. Again, that's killed so much fun for me. Flex Lewis here, straight out of the lab. Backed by popular demand, this first-year rookie pro has already won the Texas Pro, the Arnold Classic UK, since last being on the show. He's now back in camp here at the Dragon's Lair, continuing to make big waves in the world of bodybuilding. Here's my podcast with Andrew Jacked. Andrew Jacked.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back. I thought it was very appropriate since you and I, well, I can't say you and I trained because I just finished putting you through a high rep leg workout.
Which was good.
And I said, when's the last time you were on the podcast? And I look back and as I was checking.
July.
Let's have a look. But as I was checking, I said, shit, since you've been on, so many things have, that's Nick Walker's voice, by the way. Yeah. So many things have happened in your life.
Yep.
Incredible things have happened.
Amazing things.
And the last time you were here, you were, I believe, 6 days away from going into.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Into the Arnold Classic, right?
No, the last time I was here was
on the podcast.
Yeah, I think I was like 2 weeks. Oh no, I was like 10 days out from the Texas Pro.
It was 10 days out from the Texas Pro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the Texas Pro.
And what happened at that show?
I don't know. Everything happened.
I tell you what fucking happened.
Everything happened.
A statement.
Everything happened. Yeah, it was good. It was fun. It was everything. For me, it was just it was a good run. You know what I mean? It was a good run because the I mean, it's funny to say, but after the video that Milos leaked, the one we did the posing with Steve, if you remember, the one you called me, and I think that was what sent the shockwave everywhere, and everyone was looking for that hype and stuff and blah 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 whatever. And in the meantime, some people were still like criticizing and saying, "Oh, it's his first pro shows," and he would just be there to just show himself, and but he's not. Like I wouldn't be part of the alpha males. You know what I mean? Because you've got names already there.
Yeah, they basically were saying that you're not going to be competitive, right?
Yeah,
that's what they were saying.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like how they put it. Like in every competition, you have like newbies or rookies who just like come in, but there's a certain slot they just have to like attain. They don't give them the full slot. They have to like from like maybe like fifth, sixth, just to make a statement. You know what I mean? So everyone was expecting that I'll be that fifth, sixth position because you've got names already there. And for me, I was just smiling because the thing about me, I don't listen to negativity or listen to what people say. I just enjoy my process, enjoy the process, and just go there, give people entertainment, just have fun. Whatever comes, I take it. I'm happy, I'm okay. But at the same time, though, I still check the stats. I still check the stats. I look up on people people who post their updates and whatever. Yeah, I check the stats of everyone. People I'm competing against who post their stats and whatever. And that's when I grow more and more in confidence. And backstage, when I see them real in backstage, because Instagram is fucked up. Instagram is it's a scam.
It's a facade.
Yeah, it's a scam. And
you mean you don't put filters over your photos, bro?
No, I don't believe in Instagram, man. Because for me, like even people who sees me says, "Bro, but you're not like what you looked on Instagram. That I look better in real life than Instagram. So if I can look better in real life than Instagram, and some people look better on Instagram than real life, you know, you do the maths and you can tell. So backstage, I saw everyone and I'm like, okay, good, cool. I think I'll put some hate. No disrespect to anyone. Yeah, no disrespect, but I was just confident that I think fate will rise this time around. You know what I mean? So,
well, you put the work in, man. You know, you put the work in. This was your first tour in the world of the IFBB Pro League, and seeing what you fared against the best. You know, well, arguably a great qualifier for the Olympia.
yep.
There was a lot, as you said, names that were going to be present.
And we're 20 people.
Yeah, and
20.
many athletes who have stood on that Olympia stage number of times.
Yep.
You know, again, as you were training here, I had vested interest in seeing you do, you know, incredible. Obviously, we all had high faith in you. You know, I did. I can go back and say it, that I knew that you were going to win. I said it before you fucking left. But again, you know, I might have seen a few bodybuilders in my time before, but I kind of knew.
You didn't say I would win. You said I would just put a shocker. Yeah, everyone knew I would put in a shocker because the expectation was like way off the roof.
Yeah, you're right. I did say you were going to shock them.
Yeah.
I also said you were going to win, but I must never put that on camera. But either way, you turned up in Texas. There was a great battle that was going on up on that stage. You did an incredible posing routine. Yeah. Thank you for all the fucking love you give us at the gym.
Oh, man.
You were up there praising George, Flex, and the Dragon's Lair, myself, Ali, and all the stuff. So I know I hit you up about this, but that's the shit that goes a long way with me, mate. You know, because on the journey, you know, you're kind of sometimes welcomed in, but then on the victory, some people get lost in the shuffle, right?
Yeah.
But you were there and you were straight to the mix, and you were like, okay. Yeah. And also that fucking that speech, bro, you gave. I think everybody was at a standing ovation.
The speech is just it wasn't pre-planned. Mm-hmm. It just came. It's just me just expressing myself, expressing reality, expressing what I went through, what I will do, and what I'm, you know, like going through. You know what I mean? So it's just a combination of the past, present, and the future. And everything happened. You know.
Well, you talked that Texas Pro win.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, in my eyes, it was you, and then everybody else. Arnold Classic, you had your name down for the show.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And you delivered.
Of course.
More than delivered.
I will say I delivered.
Okay.
Yeah, I delivered.
How so?
I would just say I delivered. I was expecting more, but at the same time, I just had to understand, you know, like the process of this game. That sometimes you just don't get what you actually plan or think you can get. You just have to go along with the process and see what you can get from there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's it.
But you got the Arnold Classic trophy now.
Yep.
Arnold Classic UK trophy.
Yep.
That's sitting Pride of Players along with your Texas Pro.
Funny enough, yeah, I look at those stuff and I have no idea.
You have no idea?
Like, I have no idea what does. I just see them as, you know, as just a trophy you just won, but I don't see the value or do anything. Like, for me, it's just, okay, I won, you know, okay, I win, and it's just there. But there was a time, I think, where in the gym or somewhere, and someone says, yo, Andrew Jack, and he was telling his friend that, yo, that's Andrew Jack who won the Texas Pro and the Arnold Classic UK. Bro, he has no idea what he won because Arnold Classic is next to the Olympia, so he just won the trophy next to the Olympia. And I'm like, okay, you know, because for me, I just see all the whole competition as it's a competition, it's a battle. You just go fight, but I don't see the whole, like the how I put it. For me, it's different. Like acknowledging the values of the trophy, it's something I'm still trying to understand because I'm just new in the game.
Maybe one you feel until you're at the tail end of your career.
Yeah, exactly.
And you look back and everything has more substance and meaning to it because, as you said, you're in such a infancy stage of your bodybuilding career, your pro career, that this is so new in so many genres. You truly may not, and I'm not putting words in your mouth, may not know the history behind every single show you've done. Exactly. and what it means to a competitor that has been trying to chase that title.
Exactly.
You know, not to say that you're not putting in the work and disrespectful to the fact that, you know, you're chasing, but it's another competition with another name on that.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because you and I have spoken many times in the gym, and you've kind of said to me the same thing. Your mentality is a very unique one in the sense that you're not trying to chase titles to put like a notch on your bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one notch down, notch.
No.
You're kind of doing this as a test for yourself. Like you love putting yourself into circumstances, uncomfortable circumstances, and trying to excel at that. Is one of the reasons why, you know, your feats of strength are still incredible and still stand. Yeah. You know, there's videos of you know, doing ungodly amount of weight, and then when you were training with Larry, you both were doing ungodly amount of weight, and that is when you were you're so green to that, and you know, from what you and I were talking about. But then when you put your mind to getting stronger, fuck, and it's the same thing with bodybuilding. Now you've crossed over into the bodybuilding, and you're so focused on becoming the best version of you,
of me,
not the best X title, get this title. I think that's a very unique and you're such a unicorn in this sport of bodybuilding, because most athletes that have grown up like myself as an amateur, it's like, oh, I want to win this, I want to win that, you know, and the kind of the titles that go along with winning this and that is like, you know, if you're looking at from the bottom up, the New York Pro, Arnold Classic, Mr. Olympia. Them are the three. Wow. If I was to win one. And you've already got one of them.
I've got one of them. Now, I think I've got two of them even because Texas Pro was like, that was my first pro show ever, coming out of like nowhere with 20 guys. Mm-hmm. That was, I think, for me, that was my Mr. Olympia. Put it like that. And the UK, I was so confident in the UK, you know. And going to this Olympia, some people say, "Hey, you're going to the Olympia." And no disrespect to anyone or the Olympia, but it's a competition, you know. No, it's a tougher stage in, you know, like my career or whatever, but yeah, because it gets tougher and tougher though.
Of course.
Yeah. But at the same time, why I always say I'm just going there to have fun is because at the end of the day, yeah, I'm competing, but at the end of the day, I've still got friends there. You know? And yeah, we compete and everything, but after we hook up, we're like talk shit to ourselves, have fun, and just, you know, just on stage, yeah, we're enemies, but backstage, we're all cool. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. It's just fun for me because I just enjoy the moment more backstage. You know what I mean? And on stage, yeah, we'll do the battle. I don't know, you don't know me, but backstage, come on, bro. We're like homies. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just the fun there. And you get to see people you haven't seen before. You guys connect and stuff. Both those who don't like you, both those who like you, So it's okay.
So this year's Olympia, since you brought it up already, there's been several months between the Arnold Classic and the Olympia now.
Yeah.
Hence why we're doing this podcast, because there's a lot of things that have gone on. What can the fans expect from the last time they seen you at the Arnold Classic to the Olympia that's coming up?
To be honest, to be honest, they should just expect the unpredictable. I don't want to say, oh, I'll come in like this, I'll come in like that, or come in like this. No, because for now I'm still. I mean, even right here now, like talking to you, I'm still freezing my ass up. Like I'm still freezing. So
for everybody who's watching, listening on Spotify, let me tell you something, right? This guy, what are you weighing right now?
Still in the like 290s.
See, let's just say he's just under 300 pounds, and he is teddy bearing himself, hugging himself, fucking cold. He is cold.
It's freezing.
He's got a
cold.
hoodie up over his head. He's got the headphones over his fucking head. The hell you got the hoodie, and he's freezing. But he has a pair of fucking shorts on, and his legs are absolutely ginormous, hanging out.
We did legs, so yeah.
Yeah, we did train legs, and he's asked me, Flex, could you please put heat on, please? No.
Yeah, but yeah,
he's fucking. There's no fucking. He's not. Tyus, is it cold? See, my producer is saying it's not even cold.
No.
Tyus is wearing a tank top right now. He's not wearing a tank top, but yeah, for you coming from Dubai,
exactly.
Yeah. So I gotta kind of play back in your favor. You're coming from Dubai, which is what was it when you left?
I left at 33 degrees.
What is that, 90? What is it? Tyus going to find
33 on centigrade, yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's
So that is your winter right now. Is that
no,
technically winter feel?
No, it's slowly. It's cooling down. You know what I mean?
Okay. Slowly
it's cooling down, but
But you coming from there, that climate, very hot, very dry. You from a conversation that we've had off camera. Yeah. You thought it was going to be a lot warmer here, right? It's 91.
A little bit. Yeah.
Fucking 91 degrees, bro. That's a hell of a nice day here. That's an incredible hot day here.
That's an amazing.
So place. You have come now. What it is? What temperatures it is today? What do you think? 50s, early 50s, whatever.
No, I think like 5 or 6 degrees.
I don't know. I speak in with big boy numbers. 59 degrees today.
Oh.
So for people who are listening that are used to, they're in Connecticut right now in fucking 4 feet of snow, they're looking at us and will be like, bro.
What are you talking about cold?
59 degrees, what's wrong with you? But when you're used to a climate that is nothing but incredibly hot, or should I say hot, and then fuck you hot, because the summers get up to 120 in Dubai plus, right?
Yep.
To then coming over in the 90s to then Vegas is a bit of a shock, and you've been here now less than a week. You've picked up a little bit of a cold or something.
Yeah. I think like usually it takes me about 10 days, 10, 12, 2 weeks to adjust like fully, and but that's why I always do come in here earlier.
Yes.
In my prayer, so that I can adjust to the weather and time change.
You mentioned to me earlier that you mentioned to me when you first arrived here that every time you travel anywhere, you take a good week. Yep. Just to get back in, because you hit me up. It's like, hey, Unc, I'm here, but I'll see you in a couple of days' time. I was like, yeah, fuck, you get to the gym tomorrow. He's like, no, I gotta acclimate. I like that, because that to me does a lot of different things, but mainly shows just how you are taking your career that much seriously now. Yep. You're fucking prioritizing how your next steps are going to be taken.
Exactly.
Because you could come off, you can jump off the plane, jump in here straight away, be Mr. fucking hardcore.
I know people who've done it like straight from the plane and to the gym. And I'm like, bro, like, what the hell are you doing? And at the end of the day, you don't even place top 10
Yeah.
in the competition. They are like striving for. They're even place top 10, putting their health and everything at risk. You know, you just take things one step at a time, and yeah.
So then you took that week off. You come back in now. This is your second session back here today.
Yeah,
the gym.
second session.
Yeah.
Back here, yeah.
What I like this also, guys, and the viewers listening is, he's like, "Hey, Flax, can you can we train, or can you put me through?
Can we train arms?"
He
said, "No, we're doing legs." Nah, I'm just
no, you didn't say that. I'm gonna make you sound bad. You basically said, "I need to train legs."
Yeah.
Can you put me through a leg session? I was like, yes, fucking no problem, my bro. I'll be there. And today is obviously the podcast day, which is crazy for me. So we decided, as I was training, it was like, hey, fucking let's talk about all the great things that are going on.
True.
The Olympia's coming up. You've got a great improved physique. As much as you don't want to give yourself the pat on the back, I'm going to say that I'm privy to, a couple of cheeky little shots in the posing room, and this guy's fucking scary. Added size, and I've said this very verbally, regardless of when this happens, I said 2 years. This is and I hope I'm wrong. I said 2 years, and you were going to be chasing that title, like, if not have it.
Well, for me, I think my sights are set for next year.
As they should be.
Yeah. Whatever comes up this Olympia, yeah, it's a stepping stone. It's how put it. It's a good adjustment for me for next year, because after the Olympia, I'm shutting everything down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just take care of myself, enjoy life a bit, go for a very good off season, like for 8 months. And then after that, we'll see what happens.
So is that exclusive, that you're kind of breaking that news now?
Yeah, of course. And when they see me next time, that'll be a different thing entirely.
You haven't had an off season
I never had any off season.
You've never had an off season.
This year, I had no off season this year. No off season this year. So it's a good thing, because also it's my first year. So it's a good. It's a test run. Seeing how my body can fare with things.
Yeah.
Like I said. Like what I said back when we're doing legs, back there in the gym. We're trying to see how my body can handle tolerance, endurance, rigidity, my weakness, even exposure to, you know what I mean? So we're like working on so many things, so many factors and things. Like even my coaches haven't cracked anything yet. We're just using what my body's used to already. You know what I mean? Because they might cook up like something and it might be detrimental and it'll be bad.
In what sense? Like training wise, or
in training wise, no. Like for food, for diet and whatever, because I'm very sensitive to so many things. Very sensitive.
Both you and I.
Very sensitive.
Yeah.
Very sensitive. Like even water. Like I can drink the regular pH 9 you have over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think the last time I drank it, even when I got sick.
No.
Yeah. Like I can't even drink. This is what. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. This is spring. Yeah. I can drink the mineral water, mm-hmm. or the sparkling one. I can only drink spring and the baby's water. They'll just tell you how my system is just so sensitive.
Yeah.
Because I get sick. Even in Dubai, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I'll just stick to. There's just 2 brands of water I stick to. I don't go outside that range. Just like always, every time.
So again, it's just things that you're learning each and every year.
Yeah, ever since I came here, even like since I started coming here in the US, I'm not trying to promote these guys or whatever.
Yeah.
But these guys, this water has been what I'm taking like always, all the time. This or the baby's one. Yeah, I don't. If it's not this or the baby's one, I don't take any of that water. That just tell you how sensitive my stomach is.
Crystal
Geyser, spring water.
You like a little geyser?
So it's just what just like even George had to cut beef out of my diet, so I'm just on chicken, fish, salmon, and codfish. You know, yeah, he had to like cut so many things out. But see, at the end of the day, I can't even eat 6 square meals a day.
You say you're struggling still.
Yeah, I'm still struggling. Sometimes I substitute just 4 meals and 2 shakes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes, it depends. Sometimes I just swap this here, swap that there, swap this here and that there. So
yeah.
But when we go for the off season, that's when we'll have a whole lot of time to see what works
just
for me.
Play and putting things in,
Exactly. Yeah.
Listen, not to change it all and make it my story, but you damn well know the issues I've had, and if I can help you in any way I can,
I know you're true.
Holy shit, it'll just eradicate so much. Again, that's killed so much fun for me.
You were having the same issue too.
Yeah, we speak about, again, you more than me. You speak about fun, and I know fun is not. Again, we spoke about this earlier too. Yeah. Fun is not coming to the gym and fucking around with the boys. Fun is getting into a fucking hack squat and loading that bitch up and putting it in the fucking grave, and then getting out and looking at your training plan and go, you're fucking turn next.
Yeah, cause I tell people I'm going there to have fun, and they feel like I'm trying to be like disrespectful or whatever.
Yeah.
Or I tell people I'm just having fun in the process of my prep or whatever. They feel I'm just being disrespectful. No, fun means enjoying that pain, that suffering, that's craziness. You know what I mean? Like even when we're doing the squat, after I did 10, I did 5, I told you, no, I owe you 5 more, and I still went and did the 5. Just get the job done while you're still in the process of that pain is the fun I'm talking about,
It's also a blessing to have that. A lot of athletes at the the level, or any athlete training for any show, in any gym right now that is able to experience that. Yeah. It's such a fucking incredible feeling. The endorphins you get from that.
Exactly.
And a lot of, many people can't. That's the thing. Like, I'll never be at that stage with you again. I'll never be able to I could train like that, but mentally in that focus of going for a title, Arnold, Olympia, training for that purpose, and putting that pressure on my back, putting the weight on the bar, and being like, okay, this is fucking it. Yeah, I love this shit. Because as an end cap, now I'm coming and doing it for my own health, to physically look like I actually still look like a bodybuilder.
True.
So I'm kind of living through you and Hafa and guys like that, which, I care about. And it's great to see that you having that same enjoyment that I was having throughout them years,
Yeah. That's just
sick fucks.
It's just I mean like it's a reality check if you look at it in the right way, because if why why complaining, or why being saying things about you don't enjoy doing this, or it's tough doing this and doing this. So why are you there in the game already? You know what I mean? You just have to. You're there in the game because you like it. Yeah. So you should like everything that comes with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. So, oh, don't get me wrong, guys. So when I say fun, I just want to go and have fun. I mean, just want to go and just enjoy that purpose of me being there, that reason for me being there. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
So what motivates Andrew Jacked?
Success, of course. Success.
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 Such as what is the success that you're chasing? In what genre?
Everything. Success in life, success in business, success in my career, success in my profession, success in my passion, success in everything.
Yeah. Have you been able to take any of them bucket lists off yet? Or are you still in pursuit of things?
Bucket list, I think there are just few things in my bucket list. Very few things. Very, very few things in my bucket list.
Can you talk about them, or are they personal?
Uh,
Give me a few. 1 or 2, 7.
Well, something new just came into my bucket list after the series of winning streak, which is the Olympia now. It's now in my bucket list. It wasn't in my bucket list before.
There we go.
So the Olympian is now in my bucket list. So because I believe I've achieved everything that needs to be achieved except the Olympia. You know what I mean? So I got the Arnold Classic, got a pro show. So you just need the Olympia, and that's it for me, in my perspective.
And then what? Have you got like a long-term plan in bodybuilding, or is this just a short-term? Because you've done the reason why I say that you've done so much.
Yeah.
And excelled at different categories.
Exactly.
Is that something you want to do in bodybuilding, or is this?
I think it depends. You know, like I make that happen, and then I'll see what next for me. Because for me, it's like education. You know, I wanted to be an engineer. Okay, yeah, I got to be an engineer. I can't go back to school and say, okay, I want to be an engineer again. Impossible. But I want to be something extra, and that's getting my master's and getting my PhD, and then I'll know, yeah, I'm done. You know what I mean? So it's my bucket list, because I skipped doing that, skipped doing my master's, and because of my passion for sports, I went into sports and I got some degrees in sports. You know, and
is there something you want to go back to do in school? Back to school eventually? Potentially.
School, of course. School is never ending until I achieve school. Of course, I'll go back to school, bro. Of course, I'll go back to school. I've still got 2 things in my bucket list: my master's and PhD. For my profession, that's engineering, electrical engineering. So that will be done. Yeah, sports. Okay, yeah, that has been done already. And switching to bodybuilding, it's already been done, but I've still got more things to do. And the other thing is just for businesses and the rest of them. So,
does the inner engineer geek out, about the bodybuilding aspect of things? Because there's kind of a correlation, right, between building something in bodybuilding and engineering, taking something from nothing and creating something.
That's exactly that. For me, is just how I can toggle around, because it's almost the same process, the same thing. But I don't have to do theoretically. Here you have to hit hard.
Yeah,
exactly. You have to drill yourself.
But wouldn't you get that from books too? Mentally, you can get fucking maybe hit hard taxing wise.
Yeah, it's mentally, bro, not physically. It's mentally. See,
mentally, I would rather beat myself up than,
of course, than
mentally tire myself.
But mentally, it works. But physically now, because now I'm doing something I'm passionate about. That's why I tell people, like, I've got my profession and I've got my passion. So and I'm doing both of them at the same time.
Incredible.
And that's why I love it, because I can toggle around. You know what I mean? And for me, both of them are similar and goes the same process. You know what I mean? Because I know how I handle them both. Of which I don't have stress or whatever, like a struggle or something. No, I know how to switch in between. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, kind of on the flanks of everything.
Yeah.
This year, going into a lot of shows, you had a lot of athletes that were, creating a lot of hype.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of back and forth and stuff. You kind of chose the high road on your replies. Was that something that sideswiped you? Was that something that you were prepared for? Having athletes kind of toying back and forth, trying to get under your skin or whatever it could be. I just seen the internet shit, right? And you kind of put it to bed, winning.
I know.
But was that something that in all the sports you've been part of before that you were expecting?
I do believe in life, if no one talks about you, then you're nobody. You know what I mean? So it's good when people talk about you, positive or negative. It means you're somebody. But if no one talks about you, it means you've got a problem. It means you need to go recheck yourself. It's like a lady who goes out and doesn't get the attention or looks from any guy. It means there's something fucking wrong with her. She needs to go look herself in the mirror and see what's wrong. You know what I mean? Because there is no way a lady can go out or we go out and wouldn't get looks from guys. It's impossible. So that's the same thing. If no one talks about you, it means you're nobody. So it means you need to go check yourself. So it's good.
So basically, if you're a bodybuilder placing the second call outs, put some fucking lipstick on.
At the end of the day, it's the judges have the final say.
Exactly.
But sometimes, irrespective of what the judges say, that shouldn't be a factor to derail or demoralize you from what you've done. Sometimes you can just be happy with the package you put on, be happy with the success you've made, be happy with what you've brought to the stage. Because you see yourself improving and improving. Sometime it will be your turn. Someday it will be your turn. But every process, you just have to be happy with what you're bringing on.
Are you happy with what you've presented on stage thus far?
Yeah, that's why, yeah. Of course, yeah. Of course. Yeah.
And you're evolving every time.
Yeah, 100%.
What a lot of people have to realize is that this is your first rookie year. This
is my first ever.
Yes.
Not first ever. And
first ever amateur pro rookie.
Exactly. And it's funny because everything just came in a flash because I've achieved something that people have been in the game for years, for 10 years, for decades, I don't know. And that's why I think I'm having enemies, because some people have been on the road trying to achieve that, and I just see someone from nowhere, just out of nowhere.
Who's talking about having fun when training?
I don't know, but people talk, you know what I mean? People talk because everyone thinks, those people think that you're supposed to be in line. Like come in line, like you just cannot go and just overtake. You have to like go stand in the queue and walk, you know what I mean?
I didn't have that mentality either. Even
if you go to the club, bro. Yeah, so it depends on, but sometimes also, it's fate and destiny. Yeah, it's fate and destiny, and you just can't cheat that. If it's your time, it's your time. Nobody can stop that. Like nobody can stop that. You know what I mean? So people who just keep talking, and that was what I said in Texas. I said, yeah, people who keep like running their mouth and talking days and days, hey, they'll watch me. I'll go to the UK and I'll kick some asses.
That comment got you in trouble too, right?
Oh yeah, and it was good. And I went in there and, well, it happened. Yeah, it happened. Like, I don't care what anyone says, but it happened.
Yeah.
It's like when Nick won the New York Pro and then he went to the Arnold and he said he will win the Arnold. He went in there and won the Arnold. Everyone was saying blah, 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 blah. But he won the Arnold.
I don't understand how
what
anybody else could fucking expect you to say, hey, I just won. I'm going to do my best. It's like, no, you're fucking training to win. It's like,
exactly.
People get so upset about having confidence.
No, like the one you to stay in line because
you're a rookie.
How people think, okay, I turned pro 10 years ago. I did my first pro show 7 years ago. And I did another show 5 years ago. And I qualified for the Olympia. That was my first Olympia. And I did another show 2 years ago, 1 year ago, and this and that, and they want you to like follow suit. It doesn't work like that. Everyone is different. You know what I mean? Everyone is different. You know.
So for the viewers who didn't watch our first episode, I encourage them to go and check it out. We'll put the link below in the description of our last interview, because we covered a lot of your history.
Yeah.
Coming over from Nigeria, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
To Dubai. And then you've got the story. We're not going to cover that because it's already been
story's
covered.
over there, yeah. So
and thank you again for being open and honest to that, because you don't like talking about much of your past. You say your past is your past, but you did give us a little peek under the rug of a lot of different things, which I really appreciate.
Not past is past, but like personal life.
You're very respectful of your family and everything else, which I greatly admire. But we did speak about stuff in the first episode, which I want all the viewers who are now jumping on that have not seen that to go back and check that out, just in case they're thinking we're going to go and do that fucking interview all over again.
No.
Today is the day of you breaking some news.
Yeah.
You obviously coming on here to say that you've won 2 pro shows, but also you've got some news that I know that's kind of out there, but
with my supplement BSN, yeah.
Congrats on that, my friend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I would say it's a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a blessing, like to be reached out, and although I got like so many offers and people are coming in, but something about me, I don't get enticed up with material things. I got whooping offers that I was like, fucking hell, it's too good to be true. Like it's too good to be true, because I check the stats. Yeah, you coming in like a supplement company and you offer me this and that, and I check your stats, and I don't see 1, 2, or 3 liable or reliable or something there, that can convince me. No, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, it's not about the dangly fucking.
Yeah, but I see something and I check the records back and I see, okay, this has been in existence, this and this. And sometimes also I reach out to some of the people who has been with those people before.
Didn't ask me.
And they tell me, I was even shocked today you told me, you signed with them before, But Bradley Winkler, Rolly, I knew he was with them.
So back.
He told me, bro, it's a good decision you want to make. It's a good choice. And so far actually it's been good. It's been good so far.
Well, look at the blueprint. Who has been with them of old? You've got, King Ronnie Coleman, greatest of all time. You've got Dennis Wolf, arguably could have won the Olympia at one point in time. Winner of Arnold Classics.
So many even you, 7-time 2-1-2 champion.
I was with them for 7 years.
Wow. See.
So I was
Rolly has been with them for 5 years.
Yeah. So Rolly and me were together, and then when me and Rolly went together to Yamamoto too.
Yeah.
But I was with BSN just as they were making the change.
Okay.
And then that change, when I say that change, they were kind of moving into
the
more mainstream.
Yeah.
And now
they're
back with bodybuilding hardcore, and what a great signing. I think again, as a businessman, I'm looking at you as the athlete and the potential you have. Additionally to that, the way you walk, talk, and conduct yourself, how you do things off stage as well as on. And a great signing,
Yes, sir.
And you just now added to the list of many of us that were there before. So the shoes will be filled.
Yes, sir. I'm filling you guys' shoes.
Shoes.
I'm filling you guys' shoes. Everyone has been champions over there, bro. Yeah. Like, come to think of it, like people are So
it's good karma.
It's good, exactly. So I'm there to tap the blessing too.
Well, bro, is there anything you want to tell your fans before we jump off?
Of course. I mean, the fans make things happen. So appreciate what you guys have been doing. ever since I started 2019 with Larry Wills, you guys they have been amazing. They've been good. They've been a good pushing factor. And yeah, just God bless all of you.
And then, so that being said, you now are in camp all the way to the Olympia here at the Dragon's Lair, 4 weeks in. Have you got any plans? You said you're shutting it down right after the Olympia?
Yeah, after the Olympia, man, it's a wrap for me. I'm shutting it down, bro. Like, I need to...
Get back to the warm.
Yeah, I'm shutting it down. I need to... bro, you have no idea.
Guys, he is fucking freezing, just so you know. I know he is. He's freezing.
It's not about it. I'm freezing my ass out here, but also...
Yeah.
You know, like, being a rookie and going through back to back.
It's tough, bro.
Yeah, it's tough. So now I understand what actually you guys have been doing. It's a hell of a job.
Yeah, man.
It's a hell of a job.
Especially when you do the whole year, which you've done.
Yep. With no off season.
No.
So I need to go check myself properly, both health-wise and everything, see what's wrong that can be fixed. But I know, like, recently I did my blood work, everything is okay, thank God. But still, health is the ultimate. I still need to go just put things together and just let my body just relax, come back to factory mode, factory resets, you know, and then we'll go again for the run.
No, man.
Yes.
Well, just before we go, I you mentioned something and I just feel like I should pick up on it. I'm realizing and hearing, and very happy to hear that a lot more pros now are talking about getting their blood work done.
Yeah.
All year round, which I think is,
bro, that's
something I never used to hear before.
Yeah, that's essential. That's your health, and not just like for me, I just don't do just the blood work. I do organs check too. I do everything. You know, I do the A to Z just to be sure that nothing is slack, wrong or something. You know what I mean? So, because money can buy health, bro. Health is priceless. You know what I mean? So, health first. Everything will come and everything will come and go, but your health is ultimate, bro. You know what I mean? So, man, get myself fixed up, enjoy life a bit, and have fun, travel, face work, face my business and stuff, and of course, to be good.
I'm excited, man.
Yes, sir.
You're a very unique and cool individual that I've now got the pleasure to know over the last year and a half.
No, I'm just me, bro. I'm just me.
Yeah, but I'm giving you flowers, bro. It's like there's a lot of people a lot of athletes in this world that are just so gun-ho and focused on one goal, and they lose life.
Yeah.
You can be incredibly focused and still like look up and enjoy the moment. True. I mean, I've been in in that tunnel.
I know you.
I know what it is to be in that tunnel and see the light at the end of it and be like, I'm going there, and just everything is like Matrix going past. But then now, I've taught myself to be like, okay, all right, this is going on right now.
Exactly.
Be present. Because when you get there, it's fucking gone. Be present right now, and I've noticed you talk about that, and you are about that in the moment, having it, enjoying it, and then after the fact, you've already mentioned travel, vacation, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
These are fucking foreign words for bodybuilders to use, because most people like after the show, post-show rebound. It's like you can still do that, you can still do that and have some fucking fun about it too, travel, go and take your missus out, go to fucking Cancun.
Bro, I like to have fun. Like I like
have sex in strange beds.
Life is just fun, bro. Just enjoy it. Just have fun with life. Yeah, but at the same time, not forgetting your principles and discipline and everything. Yeah, but I mean, it's not just a one directional thing.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, though. Like I said, different strokes for different folks. So yeah.
Andrew jacked.
Yes, sir.
Straight out the land.
Yes, sir.
Different strokes for different folks.
Yes,
Out.
sir.